Have you ever said something to somebody that really got them thinking? Really got them thinking to the point of they feel like they have to do whatever it takes to try to get you to stop talking. My name is Mark Anthony DeBose Jr. and I was born July 4th of 1986. Today, we'll talk about something that I feel like I've always been kind of a little shifty with my words, with my sayings, with my being, with what it is that I'm doing. That this past week, I've decided not to be shifty, and I was asking for some confirmation and praying about it and trying to figure out what it is that I should be saying and the direction that I should be going. And I come to realize the direction that I'm currently in, I want to continue to go that way. And that way is to basically stop trying to put everything on everyone else, but just have a good understanding that you're more than likely the problem. That we have problems in ourselves that we need to deal with, that it's not some outside forces. It's not everyone around. It's not things that someone else did. No, it's what you've done. It's what you're doing, and it's what you're currently doing. And that's something that I think really needs to be said, that it's not a message that everybody wants to hear. It's a very, very hard thing to hear. Very, very hard thing to really comprehend. A very, very hard thing to just take in and just accept and just know that it is you that's doing something that's the reason why things are coming and things are happening and things are the way they are in your life. That it has nothing to do with other people. It has everything to do with what your mindset is, with what things go on around you, and what it is that you plan on wanting to do with the information and the things that happen to you. That it's impossible for someone else on the outside who's constantly thinking about themselves to do something to damage, to destroy, and just to bring you down. It's only up to you yourself how you are going to look at that person and decide what it is that you're going to do, how it is that you're going to move forward, and what it is that you're going to want to keep on pursuing in the future, not allowing these people or those people to just keep choosing what it is that you should and shouldn't be doing. That for a long while, I feel like my message has been saying that, someone else did this and other people are like this and other people are like that. But in reality, I wasn't thinking that with saying what I was saying. I was thinking more of you're doing this and you're doing that, and that's why things are happening to you. That's why things are the way that they are. That's why you're not being able to get the success that you're looking for, because it's something that you're doing. And when you start to have a really good understanding of that, it's not a way of that someone is standing here bashing you, someone is sitting here talking down to you, someone is standing here trying to tell you that you're stupid and worthless, pathetic. That's got nothing to do with it. It's got everything to do with being able to take accountability, start to stand up and start to understand that if it is you that's causing the problems in your life, then who you think and how you think you're going to be able to fix it. It's going to be a very, very easy thing for you to be able to fix, because it's you that's in control. And I know it's hard. It's hard for all of us to sit here and have someone say to us, but in reality, the only way that I was able to learn how to be able to do what it is that I do and be able to, grow up into being able to have what it is that I have and being able to pursue what it is that I pursue and being able to have the amount of power inside of me of knowing I don't care what you say, I don't care what you do, I don't care what you try to do, that I can still continue to keep on cruising. I can still continue to keep on making happen what I need to make happen, especially when it's in something that I know that I'm good at, especially something that I know that I just have an extreme amount of skills, extreme amount of knowledge, and I know exactly what I'm doing. And that's why I can feel like I can stand here and speak so firm about what it is that I do on a day-to-day, because I've gone through a lot of problems and I've gone through a lot of good things. And I've started to figure out and come to the realization that all the problems that I was having was the problems that I was going on with me, the problems that I was portraying out into the world, the problems that I was looking at that person, this person, and this person and saying, you're the reason why I'm this way. My mom, you're the reason I'm this way. My dad, you're the reason I do this. Everyone in my family, you're the reason why I'm the way I am. As opposed to me just saying, look at myself and just say, hey, Mark, hey, Anthony, hey, DeBose, Mr. Jr., you are the reason you are what you are, because that person can only say something to you, and it's, hey guys, I don't need you to knock the camera over. And it's up to me to be able to make the understanding of what it is that I want to be able to take from that information, to take from what happened, to take from what's going on, to be able to accept what it is that I want to keep and what I want to hold on to and what I want to believe in my life. And for me, I had to listen and I had to research, and I had to be around a whole lot of people that were just constantly telling me the real hard truth, not try to dance around all these people out there are like this and these people, hey man, let's get down, girlfriend. And these people over there are like this, and these people are all like that, and this is happening over there, and this voodoo happening, and this magic over here is happening, this witch stuff is happening over here, and that's why hard times are coming upon to you. As opposed to me just taking a look at what it is that I have and starting to realize and just having people just say straight up to me, Mark, your life sucks because you're doing this. You're broke because you keep doing that. You don't have enough because you're always over here. You always feel like you got in lack because you're just doing this over here over and over. How is it that person could possibly be able to get you to do all these things? It's you that's doing it. And I was like, oh man, I see what you're saying. But that's hard. It's hard to hear. It's hard to listen to. It's hard to get a good understanding of. But in reality, I feel like that's what most all of us need on this planet. That we need to figure out, and we need someone to just straight up say it. You're the problem. If you want to get better, fix yourself. If you want other people around you to get better, fix yourself. If you want everything in your life to start to become more of what it is that you're looking for, fix yourself. Because nobody else out there could do anything to be able to help you. No one could come to you. I could give you $1 million in cash right now. And if you still are in your depressive ways and your lack ways and your not feeling good enough ways and your low self-esteem ways, you're going to lose it all. And it's not going to help you. It's not going to do anything for you. It's going to make you a millionaire for an hour because you're going to go spend it instantly. I guarantee you. You're going to start losing it. You're not even going to invest it, right? Because you're still in your ways. You're still in your living in lack. You're still living in your way of scarcity. So you're going to lose it in not even a week. I'll give you a week with that amount of money. You're going to lose it. You're not even going to have it because you don't know how to take care of it. The people outside, people out next to you, people over there, people over here, people on the next channel that's sitting there telling you, go girl, go man, you good to go, man. Everything is going to be good. You just do this and these 10 steps to be able to be successful. None of that works. It's all lies. It's all manipulation. It's all tools to try to get you to keep watching more, to think you're going to get better. But then you notice day after day, month after month, year after year, why is it that you're still in lack? Why is it that you still don't have enough? Why is it that you're still struggling? Why is it that you still are looking over the corner and looking around as if something else is better? Why is it you're looking at your neighbors like, how come they're growing and going and booming and cruising and you yourself are just not going anywhere? But yet you mastered the 10 steps. You mastered the 11 steps. You looked at the 25 steps. You read what's that one book by that, I think it's 25 steps. 25 steps. You mastered the 101 steps. You read all the books. You did all the stuff, but yet you're still not getting anywhere. It's because you're looking for them that are constantly saying to you, it's dumb, it's this, it's over there, it's over this. The system is wrong, the system is bad, the system is this. As opposed to just saying, your system is bad, your words are wrong, your thoughts are bad. Your way of life and the way of being is not something that is bringing you your fulfillment. And the more that you're trying to seek and trying to validate outside sources, the more that you're never going to come to grips of just having a good understanding of knowing who you are, what you're all about, and being able to have and be able to do what it is that you want to do. It's not easy for someone to stand there and say to you, you're not doing it right, so you need to fix it. It's not easy. But in reality, you're never going to get into a better case scenario in a better place if no one ever tells you that. If everyone around you says, oh, great, you showed up, you got a participation award, you're never going to get anywhere. Because I didn't grow up with participation awards. I grew up with there's a first, second, and a third. You got fourth place, you were not even thought of anymore in reality. And in reality, in the world that I was living in, that if you weren't setting the records on the course records and the meet records and the track records, you were forgotten. You were nobody. Who cares if you got first, second, or third? If you didn't create the new meet record, you're just a nobody. No one cared. You never even showed up because your name's not everlasting sitting there for the next person to try to be able to get. So there's no such thing as just showing up and being able to get an award and being able to get stuff to happen. You got to put in an extreme amount of work. You got to put in a whole lot of discipline. You got to put in a whole lot of effort to be able to get what it is that you want. Someone else out there on the outside is not going to be able to get it to you. And until you really have a good understanding of that, you're just going to keep on struggling on this planet, I feel like. You're constantly thinking that, oh, the devil, the enemy is fighting against you. The witches and the people that don't like you and hate you are working against you. They're plotting against you. It's like, that may be true, but how much could they plot against you if you realize that everything that's going on is because of your bad habits? The reason that you have $8 in your bank account right now is because every time you get 100, you spend 108. And then you're lucky that it's at least at 8. It's not at -8 because that's what you constantly keep doing. As opposed to just saying, this is what I'm doing. This is my habits. This is my routines. This is why I don't have. The reason why you don't have enough food, or the reason you say, I don't have the right food to eat, and I wish I could be able to get fancy foods and buy this and buy that. But yet, when you look at the things that you're spending, the things that you're doing, you realize you got well than enough to be able to make it happen. But because of your habits, you're not able to have, and you're always living in lack, and you're always living down and feeling like you don't have enough. It's got nothing to do with what your neighbor's doing. It's got nothing to do with what your mom and daddy's doing. It's got everything to do with what you're doing. And until you just really get that in, I'm telling you, until you really get a good understanding of that, you're just going to keep on struggling. Like, it took me 36 years now to figure out how to be able to get myself in, well, I'll say at least 35. It's been a whole year now that I've changed a lot. But 35 years of my life, and I can't really say when I was a baby, from 5 years old. So 30 years of my life, and let's just even cancel that from the day that I was 18. So what is 18 to 35? That's 50, whatever, 20 years of my life, I've been living in lack. I've been living in scarcity. I've been living like I don't have enough. I've been living like I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I've been living that way. And ever since the first day, my mama knows this real good. First day I ever got a credit card, what is the first thing that I did? Mark Anthony DeBose Jr. maxed that thing out in like a week. and just didn't know what to do, and always feeling I don't know, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. But yet I have more than enough. I have well than enough. It's just I was misusing it, not putting it where it needed to go, and always struggling because I was always using things in ways that didn't really matter on this planet in reality. Using things and trying to get things and trying to acquire things that really don't matter on this planet, instead of putting my effort into things that are actually going to be able to help me grow in the future. Putting my efforts, like as much as I put into vehicles and put into houses and put onto all this stuff, to realize in the end, it doesn't actually bring you anything. It doesn't give you anything back. So today, when I put all my money into like food, I need food so I could use my money somewhere else to create more food, so that I can use that money from creating more food to be able to create you some more food. Instead of using my money to like go get a car part for my car, I was like, shucks, let me go buy some more chicken. Let me go buy some more cows. Let me go buy some of this. Let me get something that I can use to grow with, so that I can multiply with, so that I can have some more to be able to have more and more, instead of just having one and done and having nothing left over. It took me a long while to figure out that I was the cause of everything that was going on with me. That every time that I would go into my bank account, I'd look at it and be like, ah, dang. Like, man, I thought I had enough to at least get gas. I don't even have that in there right now. As opposed to today, when I look at my bank account, I don't even need to look at it anymore. It's just, it is what it is. I know this well enough. Sometimes I look at it, I'm like, oh man, what's going on with that? Like I'm supposed to have less than that. And I get a little confused. I got to start running the numbers and make sure the bank didn't mess up in the opposite direction, where I used to think the bank was messing up because they was robbing me, stealing my money, feeling like, no, I knew I had more than that in there. Started adding it up, and I was like, yeah, they was right. I was buying here, and I bought here, and I bought this, and I bought that, and I was over there, and I was over here, and I see what's going on now. And some of the stuff was delayed on it, and oh my goodness, I got confused. So it's a matter of us just really taking a good hard look at ourselves and just saying, because I know for a fact, I said something the other day, in the past few days, that's really got into someone, got them really hurting inside, got them really jammed up, got them really furious, got them really angry, got them really just kind of like, who the heck do you think you are? You don't even know me. Oh, I don't know you. I just know human behavior. I've read enough books by now to have a real good understanding of knowing what we do and why we do it and what's going on with us and why we want to continue to keep doing some things to really just be a person to stand up and speak very strong, very firm, knowing that in reality, I don't know you, but yet I know what you're going to do. Because it's simple, it's easy. Like literally, there's books out here written about you. There's books written about me. There's books written about all of us. And as soon as you have a good understanding of reading all of it and getting it all and putting it all together, you can stand up and speak very, very firm about knowing exactly what someone's going to do based on what they've been doing. And if they don't want to make a change from what they've been doing, you know exactly what they're about to do. And it's super simple. And it didn't take me decades and century and centuries, decades, whatever, all that crap. It didn't take me that long to figure out all this information. It just took me a good couple of years of just digging deep and dialing in and reading some books, getting some research and doing some studies and doing my own personal studies to figure out things about life. And the more and more I started researching all this stuff, the more and more I started realizing I was a problem. I was doing this. I did that. The reason that my relationship didn't work because I did this and I did that. Not because they did this or that. No, but I did this or that. Because in reality, everything is within, say, my control of my means. If what it is that I want and what it is that I don't want. If I don't want it, I'm not going to have it. But if I do want it, I'm going to have it. It's that simple. And you're going to do what it takes to have what you want to have and what you want to keep. Something else, the outside sources are not going to make you stop from having what it is that you want to be able to have. And that's something that I feel like a lot of us just really need to take a good hard look at yourself and think, why am I struggling? Instead of thinking they did it and this did it and you chosen one did it and the spiritual one did it and this person did it and the 2/3 did it. No, just you did it. And if you want to change something about it, then change it. It's that simple. It's not easy, but it's super, super simple. It's very, very simple. It's super simple, and it's also very easy at the same time. It's just a matter of doing something different. It may be foreign at first is maybe what you're going to run into, a foreign feeling, a foreign effect. But just knowing that you can change it because you're the one that needs to change it and you're the only one that's in control of the change makes it like super easy. It makes it like so laid back. It puts it on your timeline now. It doesn't make it so that someone else has to be here, someone else has to be there, someone else has to lay hands on you, someone else has to pray for you. No, none of that has to happen. Only you need to do that for your own self, because you know why? You are so powerful when you just have the good understanding of knowing who God is and then just using that relationship. No other person on this planet can give you what you need because they don't know what you need. They know what they think that you need based on what they think that they need, but they don't know what you need. And that's where I was running into, I feel like, a massive situation on this planet of thinking that I needed to do what they did, thinking that I needed to do what they were all about, as opposed to just doing what I want to do, doing what it is that I need to do, doing what it is that really just super excites me, about what it is that I want. And then I started to really upgrade my life. Then I started to really being able to I feel like shining away with what it is that I do and the things that I'm capable of doing, because I realized it was all me. And with that, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you today for an absolutely interesting, amazing, long day. A long day of doing some very, very interesting stuff, taking my dogs out and putting on a show and showing a couple things off and doing a couple things and putting on a show with another dog to be able to show a little bit of what I'm capable of doing and just rain them. I don't need to stage this. I don't need to set it up. I don't need nothing. I could just do it right here, right now. And I don't care if it's hot, it's cold, it's raining, it's snowing. I can make stuff happen. I'm just so thankful to be able to do that, because I'm doing more of what it is that I need to do. And I'm doing exactly what it is I need to do and not doing what someone else was telling me that I needed to do. Because the more that I was doing that, the more I was struggling. I'm so thankful to be able to be in a position today to be able to continuously do what it is that I want to do and not worry about what someone else has to think, not worry about what the feedback I'm going to get from it, not worry about any of that in reality, but just keep doing it, knowing that I'm doing the correct thing. I'm on the right mission. Maybe you don't see it that way. Maybe you in your life, you're struggling so much, you're jammed up so much that you just don't know what's going on. But when I'm thinking of me and thinking of myself, thinking about what it is that I'm doing everything that I want to do. And I'm just so very, very thankful for that I don't need a massive, what's a good word for that? Feedback. Quality feedback, great feedback from doing what it is that I'm doing. I just know that when I can just continue to stay faithful with what it is I'm doing, continue to keep on doing what it is that I'm doing without trying to damage, without trying to hurt. I'm not trying to damage nobody. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. All I'm trying to do is just watch you and see you get better. I'm not trying to damage no animals. I'm not trying to damage no dogs out here. I'm trying to work with them to get them to be better. And I'm just really, really excited to continue to keep on working with that and pushing forward with that and just keep on cruising with having a good understanding of knowing that as long as I'm here, making sure that I want to see the best in you, I can't be doing anything wrong, not anything wrong in any way. I could be damaging you and not seeing the best in you by lying to you and manipulating you and telling you if you just did these 5 things, your life would be great. If you just did these 10 things, your life will be awesome. I'd be lying to you, because I know that that's not going to make you great, or none of that is going to make you awesome. Nothing is going to make you awesome until you realize that you're the one that's causing all the issues. You're the one that's all the problems. And I'm just so thankful to be able to be out here and continue to keep doing what it is that I'm doing. And I hope that y'all have a great time, a great week, and a great understanding of knowing that if you want something to change, then change. It's that easy.